I have come here in the search for coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. If you are new to this channel, my name is SHAURMAL and I like to stay informal. I podcast about important topics that are going on in the creator economy. I talk about specialty coffee, and this is a series called Specialty Coffee with SHAURMAL.
वाह क्या सीन है.
I use 3 ways: French press, coffee electric dripper cups, and lastly, the infamous pour over. That being said, I have consumed AeroPresses, espressos, cups that come from fancy siphons, and to be honest, the list is almost endless. My own homeland has this way called the chunni grind method in South India that has been utilized to create wonderful cups of hot coffee for over like 100 years.
मजा आया और मैं ये जो मजा है हिंदुस्तान के हर व्यक्ति को देना चाहता हूँ.
झूठ बोल रहा है.
No. Talking about cold coffee, I have utilized the iced pour over method, the cold brew method, and I think the last and my probably favorite method would be the iced espresso or the iced Americano. That's when stuff gets interesting because coffee machines get involved.
वाह क्या सीन है.
So roughly, for my viewers, we're looking at about 3 methods, give or take. But why am I using these methods? Is it really important to use different methods for brewing both hot and cold beverages? Will this drive a regular person who's just trying to get some caffeine insane? The answer is no.
नहीं.
I will explain to you why. So, hot and cold. When and why are we using these processes? Personally speaking, I would consume a hot beverage of coffee anytime that I am feeling like I want to keep my body temperature at the same consistent level if there is a colder environment in and around me. So by doing so, I stay at par with my environment, I stay caffeinated, and I feel energetic. It's the best feeling in the world. In fact, when you guys probably see this video in the winter time, I am most probably consuming a warm cup of coffee right now. Zoom in right here, SHAURMAL. Show them that is a French press. So over and above my personal preferences, most people in the world consume their coffee warm. Moving forward, my own office co-workers love to consume coffee warm, and I've spoken to so many people who feel, that their personal body temperature seems to alleviate their state of mind and create a sensation of warm, fuzzy, happy memories when they drink this wonderful beverage. Moving forward, cold coffee? Is that a term? Does that really make sense? Is coffee supposed to be consumed cold? Or is it just a fad? Why are people consuming iced coffee or cold coffee or coffee that is cool in nature, and does it really have the same effect?
क्या क्या बोला तूने? नहीं पहले क्या बोला? चल
चला चलो
Well, the answer is yeah. You can get your source of caffeine both hot and cold. And the truthful answer, after, like I said, 6 years of experimentation, is that yeah, cold coffee can also give you a caffeine boost that at sometimes is a little bit unparalleled and way stronger than hot coffee, guys. It's pretty insane. You're gonna ask me why. Well, the answer is the level of caffeine gets pulled, filtered, and I think the correct scientific term is sedimented down when utilizing colder coffee beverages.
मैं क्या करूं फिर जॉब छोड़ दूं?
I'll give you an example of the same. So I started using a cold brew filter when I switched over to the colder version of coffee brewing because the country that I live in, which is India, has extremely warm temperatures, and if I was drinking warmer coffees in the summer months, I would probably have a bunch of boils in my gosh darn mouth. Now, with the colder brewing processes, the easiest would be the iced cold brew, which requires a wonderful jug-like container. It has a mesh filter in the midst of it, which is used to catch ground coffee, and that ground coffee is then immersed in cold water and mixed for about 5 to 7 minutes, properly catching and basically piercing through the grounds to roast the coffee, and then keep it steeped sort of like a stew for another 12 hours to utilize the cup of coffee in a potion-like form the next day, so as to get the most caffeine that you can find in a sitting or in a excursion when emptying the coffee cup into your receptacle. How's about that? If I was to summarize this last minute in one go, it would be that the coffee that you're getting from the cold brew process is basically a steeped, concentrated, amalgamated form of the beverage, and that's the reason that the caffeine level is so high. Moreover, I seem to have switched to the iced and the cold processes of consuming coffee because I tend to enjoy the taste. A lot of the tasting notes that come out when consuming cold coffee are way more intense as compared to like a warmer cup, and the crazy feeling that I get when doing so is sort of like, when one that you get when you're doing like either a whiskey tasting or maybe like like a cheese platter tasting or a wine tasting. It's kind of insane.
खत्म बाय बाय
So keep coming back for more knowledge, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.